Okay, so for the supplies, we will be needing 2 colors, a green and any color of your choice, of a size 4 medium yarn. These ones I'm using are acrylic yarn from Loops and Threads. You'll need a 3.5mm crochet hook, any keychain hardware that you have, a darning needle, scissors, and some polyfill stuffing. Okay, so we're gonna begin with the color of your choice. For this one, I'm using a lavender color. And we're going to be making a magic circle. Okay, let me demonstrate how you do that. So you hold your yarn like this, exactly like this, and then your left hand will twist. Then your right 2 fingers will grab this yarn right here, and we're just going to pull it through the loop, but end right here. I grab my left hand and I hold it in place like so. And as you can see, we now have a top and a bottom circle. Okay, we're going to take our crochet hook and insert it into the top hole. And then we're going to chain 1. Okay, then we're going to turn our work horizontally like this. Okay, and that is how you make a magic circle. If you need more help with this, a more in-depth tutorial, then please check this link right here, because I do give a slower tutorial and an alternative if this is too difficult. Okay, so now we're going to put 6 single crochets inside of this magic circle. So you insert your hook through the circle, yarn over, pull it back out. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. That's your first single crochet. And you're just going to make 5 more of these. Okay, so now that you have 6 single crochets, we're going to take the tail and we're going to pull it until it is cinched closed. So keep pulling until it is completely closed. Now we're going to look for the first single crochet we made, and it's right over here. And we're going to make a slip stitch. So you insert your hook through this one, like so. You yarn over, you pull it through that stitch, and then you pull it through the loop on your hook. That is a slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 1 to start the next row. So you'll probably be able to tell, but after every row, I always do a slip stitch and a chain 1 before starting the next row. Okay, so for row number 2, we're going to do 6 increases. An increase just means you're putting 2 single crochets inside 1 stitch. So we're going to put our first single crochet in the first stitch, and the next single crochet will be exactly in the same spot. Okay, so just repeat it for the next stitch all the way around, and you should end up with 12 stitches for this row. Okay, so I'm done my 12, and like always, I'm going to slip stitch to the first single crochet and then chain 1. Now for the third row, we're just going to single crochet all around, so that's just 12 single crochets. Okay, so you just make a single crochet here, move on to the next stitch, single crochet again. So just keep single crocheting on every stitch. Once I'm done my 12 single crochets, I just do a slip stitch and a chain 1. So now what we're going to do is for the next 5 rows, we'll do exactly what we did just here. So that's 12 single crochets all around for 5 more rows, okay? Okay, so I've just finished that last row. So we should now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows total. Okay, so we're just gonna slip stitch and chain 1. I'll set it down and I'll leave a long tail so I can sew later. Okay, I'm gonna pull it upwards. And then we're just gonna set this aside because we're gonna now move on to the green parts. Okay, now we're gonna make the vine, which is just a bunch of chains. Okay, so first we're gonna need a slip knot. So hold your yarn like you would make a magic circle. You turn your left hand, right 2 fingers grab this yarn and pull all the way until it makes a knot. That's a slip knot. Then you take your hook, insert it through the loop, adjust it like so, and then you're gonna make 30 chains. So that's just yarn over and pull through. So make 30 of these chains. Okay, once you're done 30 chains, so this is how long it should be. Then all you have to do is cut the yarn. Doesn't have to be long, okay? And then pull it up like this. Now that that's done, we're going to move on to the leaf. For the leaf, we're also starting with a slip knot. So same thing that we did for the vine. Okay. And now we're gonna make 8 chains. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to make 6 single crochets. Okay, so starting from right here, the second chain from the loop, we're going to make a single crochet. Okay, and then just make 5 more single crochets. This is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to do 1 more single crochet. And then on this last chain, we're going to put 3 single crochets inside. Okay? So this is 1, back into the same stitch, 2, back into the same stitch again, 3. Okay? Now we're going to turn our work 90 degrees clockwise like this. So now we're working on the other side of the chain. The next stitch is actually right here. We're going to insert and make a single crochet on this chain. Okay, so make a single crochet. Then you're going to make a half double crochet on the next one. So yarn over first, insert your hook through that chain, yarn over again, pull it back out. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, then you yarn over and pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. Now we're going to make 3 double crochets. Okay, so on the next one, we'll start with the first double crochet. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook through the next stitch, yarn over again, pull it back out. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through only 2 of those loops. You have 2 again. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. That is a double crochet. Now we just need to make 2 more double crochets. Okay, so on the next one, do another double crochet. Then go to the next one, another double crochet. Okay, sorry guys, I made a mistake. Instead of 3 double crochets, we actually only need 2 double crochets. So I'm just going to remove my hook, and then I'm just going to unravel this by pulling the yarn. Okay, so we're just going to take out 1 double crochet. Sorry, that's my bad. And instead of the double crochet, we're going to do a half double crochet here. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook here, yarn over again, pull it back out, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now for this last stitch here, we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, so once again, we're going to turn our work 90 degrees clockwise. And now we're making the tip of the leaf. So we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you turn your work like this, you're going to see these little back bumps. 1, 2, 3. What you're going to do is look for the very bottom back bump. You're going to insert your hook through there, and then you're going to make a slip stitch. Okay. After the slip stitch, you're going to find this single crochet right here, and you're going to make a single crochet on that stitch. Okay, so insert your hook through there, yarn over, back out, then you're just going to complete your single crochet. And now, once again, we're going to turn our work 90 degrees clockwise. So now on this next stitch, we're going to make a half double crochet right here. And then again, we're going to make 2 double crochets. So 1 double crochet. On the next one, another double crochet. And on this next one, we're going to do a half double crochet. Then on the next one, a single crochet. And on the last one, we're going to do a slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 1. And that is your leaf, okay? I'm going to set it down and cut it. Now, before we move on, make sure that you weave in the ends of the leaf. Okay, so now we actually have all our parts ready for assembly. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the vine, we're going to fold it in half, set it down like this, okay? We take the tulip, and we have our crochet hook, and we're actually going to first invert the tulip, okay? So you just kind of put it inside out. Once that's done, I'm going to take my hook, and on this part, I insert it. Okay, and you can see it on the other side. I'm gonna take the vine, both of these tails, I will hook them to the crochet hook so that I can just pull them through this hole, like so. Okay. Okay, so now that they're inside, we're going to make a knot. So how I do that is I kind of just do it like this and make it like so. And then I'm just going to do another knot, so just so that it gets big enough so that it doesn't go through the hole. I'll also tie it with this purple tail right here to secure it even more. Okay, now once that's done, we can actually invert the tulip back again. So now we have secured this. We tuck all the tails in. We're gonna stuff the tulip. We're gonna thread the needle because we're now going to close up the tulip in like a cross pattern. So let me show you. We're going to position this tail right in the center, and we're gonna fold it in half like that. So just follow along with everything that I do. Okay. Down here, insert. Then up here. But I'm gonna go to this side. I turn my work like this. Insert to the bottom and all the way to the bottom of the other side. Turn my work like this again. Up here, through to the other side. And that you can just pull all the way now. So as you can see, what I did was I just made it like a cross pattern so that it would bunch up into these 4 different quadrants. Okay, now to secure it, I'm just gonna make a knot. So I go back in here like this. Then I'm gonna pull it through to make a knot. I'm gonna do it again on this other side, just so it's equal. There you go. You can see the 4 different quadrants. Then I'm just going to insert my hook back in to all the way to the other side so that I can hide the tail. And that is it for the tulip. Now all we have to do is insert the leaf and then the keychain hardware. So how I do that is I take my leaf, I have my crochet hook, and what I'm going to do is go through this side. Okay, I went through this side. Then I'm going to go back out to the other side. Like that. And then I'm gonna hook the vine, and I'm basically just trying to get the vine through the leaf. If your stitches are tight like mine, I just start by hooking through a chain instead of the whole thing. Hook through a chain, then I'm just gonna insert that. Okay, so I finally got it through the leaf, and I'm just gonna pull it all the way down. All I have to do is attach the keychain hardware like this. And there you have it. This is the tulip. Let me just put this leaf actually about halfway instead, like right there. That looks better. Okay, so this is the tulip keychain. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that it was easy enough to follow. If you have any questions about the pattern, please comment them down below, or if you have suggestions on what I should be making next. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.